Alright, anything else before we head upstairs? I can check the car. Alright, only 20 badges to go. By the way, I think there isn't any special or any bonus chapter in this version. Because I checked the menu before we started, and it doesn't look like there's any bonus chapter. But apparently there's 4 chapters in this game, when there's usually 3 and a bonus chapter. So maybe they, I don't know, tried something new. Anyway, people always forget important stuff in the glove compartment. Too bad it's stuck. But what if I pull it just a little? I need a moon, apparently. Alright, let's head up there. I can sense the cold from here. Definitely the right way to go. So it looks like we're in the motel yard. Or court. 23 badges, 17 to go. The moon is shine its light down towards us. So we need to go over there. Of all of the available rooms, Raymond had to choose the farthest one. Of course. But we can't get it over there? Is it too overgrown? Alright, 15 to go. Barbara, no offense, but I'll leave that room for you. I don't believe in curses, but there's clearly a dead rat or something under the floor. If not, I can't explain why the smell of rot won't go away. I have a date tonight, and I can't smell like a morgue. In short, help me out. I'll owe you one. I completely agree. I wouldn't have wanted to smell like dead people either. Got some nails. Some candles. The wheels on the cart go round and round. Oh wait, one's missing. There's a hole here. I don't want to fall down. Let's do some housekeeping, or more precisely, motel fixing. How can I put nails to... maybe it's made of aluminum. Fell off again. Alright, let's pick that up. So, trope tape fragment. We need 3. And a pen. I can't stare at it all day. Especially since I'm beginning to think it's staring back. So creepy. Light, where are you, my friend? Well, I can't use the candles, apparently. Well, hello there, Charles. He really is here, but not in the least a bit happy to see us. Which proves we're on the right track. This one is missing its chilling companion. All I can do is reunite them. Yeah, it does look creepy. Writing, to be sure. What was that old detective trick again? The one about revealing what's written? Let's use my sticky notes and my pen to get the code 167. There's something there, I'm certain, but how do I get rid of those angry and bitter spirits? I don't know. We'll need to figure that out. Gotta have the digits to punch them in. There you go. 167. Ah, we need to start with a hashtag. Voila. Alright, so we open up for a hidden object scene. Let's check this door over here. He's here, no doubt about that. What's that green smoke? Locked, not surprising. Though it would have been nice if it wasn't. Well, let's look for a key. Yeah, let's look for a key. So it looks like we found a room full of stuff in here. And we got silhouettes this time. Let's take a look. Any notes? Doesn't look like it. Well, usually Domini games notes in hidden object scenes contains one of the items. So it would always be available if there is one. And let's start with the apron. A brush. A hat. An umbrella. What is this? A purse? A coat? Stacked sheets? A fan? A well-worn broom? A lamp? And slippers. By the looks of it. Well, look at that. We found the key. Room 25. Well, let's see. Is this room 25? Let's just guess. It looks like it. So, should we just let them fight each other? Do nothing, call up Dakota, help Raymond. So, let's just help. I'm not even going to ask how you tracked me down. Just please, do whatever it takes to stop this thing. Where did you get that amulet? Bought it off some fortune teller. Dropped a hefty sum on it. She said it would ward off dark forces. Yeah, right. Do you really ask how many people died because of you? So what? You want me to say I'm sorry? Like that will bring anyone back? It doesn't matter. I'm done for anyway. There should still be something in that dressing table for the ritual. Take it. I'll do whatever you say. Just help me stop him. I'm so tired. Well, it looks like Dakota had a sense of what do you call it? Nursing abilities about her. He's in shock. That's probably for the best. Yeah, he can't run anymore. 128? Look at all these signs and symbols. Raymond was desperate to save himself from Charles's wrath, but still, I don't think he knows what all these symbols he wrote even mean. No, I don't think so either. The Amulet of Suppression restrains otherworldly forces, but it works only as a defense enhancer. It will not save you from a ghost on its own. However, you can easily dispel a ghost's haunting influence. So this is what we need to assemble. An amulet is a tool for enhancing protection. Not a cure-all for ghosts. Apparently Raymond was so frightened that he forgot that. However, it might still come in handy. We've got all the small objects. Or shards. The show must go on. I just have to find it first. So this is a trophy ramp, which we need all the fragments for. Only 10 badges to go. Let's see what we got here. A thin belt and some motor oil. These little buggers are screwed on pretty tight. Even if I can find a tool to pull them out, I'll be like pulling teeth. Do I still have the hammer? No, I don't. Why did I throw that away? So we still need something. Who locks their dressing table? Paranoid. Fine, I'll look for a key. Looks like we got the second fragment here. No handle means I have to improvise. These two holes looks useful enough. Maybe a ribbon or something like that could help seal the deal. What about a thin belt? Voila. Got some glue. Is that handcuffs? There's a lamp over here. No what macabre dealings were happening here. This light bulb still ain't right. Let's see. I see right through you. Okay, okay, not just my best joke. Still need to get my hands on whatever's inside. I'm not about cutting it. It looks like it illuminates a light or a shadow of a key over here. Well, it looks like we need the glue here. I guess we need to use that on that weird thingamajig outside. So, repair the amulet. Click on the gold pieces to rotate the fragments around them. Sort the fragments according to the hint. Well, that's basically enough. We just need to put the red ones in the middle. So let's do this. And now I just need to get this down here. Voila. It's not effective against the ghost, it turns out. But that seal is totally another matter, am I right? Hopefully we can use that outside. Let's check it out. That did the trick. Is that a soldering iron? It is. And some pliers. Let's see if I can use that on the window over here. Voila. Well, that's going to be a tough job, apparently. Press down on the nails in the correct order to pull them out with pliers. Alright. Alright, so we need to find the correct order. Looks like we're starting with number 4. 3. Or 2. 5. How about 1? Voila. And we got something exciting here. The board and the creepy doll. Occult statuette, yeah. Alright, well, a switchblade. A darkened razor. No, I don't need that here. What do we need a razor for? I need some kind of wheel. We need some light. Yeah. Maybe I can use that up here? No. Alright. We only got the room in here. Maybe I can cut up the landscape. What do I do? And here's the last trophy part. Does it require a special bulb as well? Probably. Alright, assemble the trophy tape by placing picture fragments one by one. Red light, wrong fragment. Yellow, correct fragment, wrong position. And green, correct fragment, correct position. This is just like the old 80s game. What do you call it? Mastermind, where you have to guess. It's kind of like sinking battleship, but every time it goes up, and when you reach the top, you're basically over. You need to guess the right combination. And as it states down here, so the green one is correct. The 2 yellows are also correct, but they're in the wrong position. So let's see, let's start with the red. Let's take a black, and then the... yeah, okay. So black and red. Voila. And out came something. A crescent pendant. Uh-huh. And we got a magnet. Maybe I can yank out that wheel. Sure I can. Alright, we got a wheel. Now we can make a move on this mate card. These amulets. I think Dakota said they ward off evil spirits. I should try them on the mirror, although one isn't enough. I do have a bad feeling, but something seems to be trying to invite us to take another look there. Alright, so we've got one of the ancient amulets. Let's see what's in here. So we need we got a riddle system as a task list. Engine and brush equals what? A fan? No? Engine and brush. Is that an electric toothbrush? Or maybe it's a vacuum cleaner? It is. Cloth and stand. Dial and wire. That's gotta be a phone. Rank and handle. Metal and container. Glass and a light bulb. Bristle and handle. Music and antenna. Date and paper. A calendar. Iron and fixing. Iron and fixing. That must be a tool of some sort. Leather and protection. Liquid and purification. No. Alright, and we've got a flashlight. Now it's time to see what's inside this creepy hole. Ah, here's the last amulet. Alright. Select a pair of rooms with the same pattern. If you make the wrong choice, the previous pair will reappear for selection. With the same pattern. Okay. I don't outright see any of the same symbols. Ah, okay, we just need to get them in order. Then we need this one. And the last. Am I doing it wrong? No. There we go. A fluorescent light bulb. Or a dark light bulb. Time to reveal the shadows. Voila. We got the key. Open the lock. Run the key token through all the cells. You cannot pass through the same cell twice. Alright. And let's try and do this. Voila. He came for us again. No more delays. It ends where it all began. At the depot. Just one question, detective. Would this count as a cooperation? I mean, would it maybe lighten my sentence? Lighten? You got a lot of people killed. Yeah, you're right. I guess if I make it out alive, that's more than I deserve. Just don't stray too far, alright? Alright, we're back at the depot. And how many cars have I managed to wreck this playthrough? Alright, so let's see. Got some badges up there. 8 to go. Why does a cat stray out here? In this. So, did we crash the pin-up billboard here? You can spot a weakling any day. Be it a chain or a person. Thankfully, dealing with chains is easier. You just have to cut them. I don't need the soldering iron. Oh no, I'm coming, buddy. I'll lift this thing off you in no time. Oh, there's a little cat down there. Poor little thing. Is it sleeping? The firemen did their job splendidly. Thanks to them, the back of the depot was, for the most part, safe from the fire. Oh, the arson. A roomy spot for the ritual. Just enough space for Raymond and Charles. Let's get ready. When performing the ritual, extreme caution must be exercised. Otherwise, the ghost will easily drag not only the person responsible for its death into the afterlife, but also anyone whose life is sentenced within reach. So, what a mini object scene? Not life. It is important to remember that a tormented spirit is not evil. It is just as much its victim as in all those who have suffered from its despair. If the ghost still had control over what its hands were doing, it would have stopped. Nevertheless, the person performing the ritual must be extremely cautious and strong in spirit. Do not allow your doubts to fear and fears to overcome you, or the cursed river of souls will drown you along with the ghost, instead of simply pushing it to the other side. So many nuances and precautions. Okay, Victor, pull yourself together. You've dealt worse. You can handle this, can't you? Let's hope so. The circle hasn't been in use for a long time. Doesn't mean I can't renew it with some herbs, some magical symbols, and something to write with. So we need some runes, a piece of chalk, and some herbs. Alright, so we found a torn sack. I also found a jack. So dull in so many ways. It's time for some sharp decisions. Don't you love the smell? Anyhow, I need to go through it all and organize it. Don't I love the smell? No. So what do we need for this torn sack? A good sack is a whole sack. I'm not that good at sewing. Clipping it together might work. Clipping.